I now invite Jared Darcy and Britta Kuusik, graduating students from the class of 2022, to the platform to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating cohort.
Hello, fellow graduates, guests, and platform party.
We are both honored to stand before you today and reflect on our time here at Staffordshire University.
If our journeys could be summed up with one word, I think it would have to be resilience. Our time here has changed us for the better.
3 years ago, we both made the decision to enroll for very different reasons. I took a rather large leap of faith and boarded a plane from Chicago that would take me to a country I had never visited before to pursue a degree in biological science, a subject I was and still am extremely passionate about. I vividly remember thinking how big the world felt during that journey and quickly started questioning if I had made the right decision.
And I was destined to go elsewhere, originally to do medicine. But when I failed the entry exams, I then decided to do Biomedical Sciences instead, again at a different university. However, when I faltered in my A-levels, thanks to my college, it was this university that took me in when no one else would.
We both had our own doubts. Was I going to be able to form meaningful connections and friendships?
Was I going to be accepted by my peers and lecturers, despite my shortcomings?
And is the tea here really that good?
I remember going to a university open day here, and I was incredibly motivated by the lecturers that I spoke to. I distinctly recall talking about the struggles that led me to that position with them, and they recalled similar experiences of their own. It's a really humbling experience, and it showed me that I wasn't alone in my struggles. And to see people succeed to such a degree, no pun intended, it filled me with a lot of hope. And it really did light a fire in me, and it pushed me to do the best I could here.
When I think back to my very first day, I met everyone, from my course mates to my lecturers. I knew that I'd made the right decision to pursue my degree here. Each and every person I interacted with not only inspired me, but made me feel like I had a family who was ready and enthusiastic to support me during this journey. The warmth and kindness of the lecturers especially pushed me to make this experience memorable in more ways than one. During our time here, both Jared and I have been involved in many projects with the university. Perhaps the most memorable has to be the Great Green Gathering, an annual university-led event that's dedicated to celebrating all things sustainable. We even had a segment on YouTube where we created our very own Spring Watch.
I'm sure the BBC doesn't mind. As well as this, I had the wonderful opportunity to present a research piece after doing a studentship here in the labs. It was a fantastic experience just because I was given the reins to make the project my own and really explore the aspects of the brief that appealed to me the most. This all culminated, as mentioned before, with a research conference in Belfast. It really just goes to show that this university is committed to your success, and it ensured that I made the most of every opportunity I was lucky enough to have.
Every single graduate in this room should be immensely proud of all the accomplishments they have achieved. You have all worked so hard, and today we celebrate you. The degree you now hold is a powerful tool. I urge you to go forth and build something you're passionate about with it. I hope that as each of you continue on your individual paths, that you continue to recognize the best in others while always demanding the best from yourself.
And finally, on that note, we'd like to welcome a warm round of applause for our 2022 graduating class. Congratulations.